angels and spirit guides, if you can give them clarity on the person that they are dealing with. Clear message on the person that they are dealing with. And spirit guide, if you can give them a clear message of whatever it is that they're dealing with, whatever it is that they need to know. You can give them a what do they need to know of the person that they're dealing with? What is it that they need to know of this person that they're dealing with? Clarity. Okay. Crystal magic. Maybe this person's into crystals. Let's see. Crystal magic. What is it that this person needs to know? I want to protect you. Okay, so someone feels like they are needing you. There's been betrayal. I've never met anyone like you. So maybe they feel like you are this energy, crystal magic. They want to protect you. Betrayal. Maybe they did something. There was betrayal. I thought you wouldn't find out. Yeah, there was definitely betrayal. So, Spirit, what is it that you're wanting them to know? What is it that you're wanting them to know? I love everything about you. I miss you. So there seems to be a separation. So let's see what energies we have here. This is crazy. So what's going on here? Message about this connection. What is going on with this connection? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So just what I had suspected. So there's a lot of, as a collective, a lot of, let's say, karmic partners and twin flames that are being put to the test at this moment. And people are being tempted. And usually this is because of a karmic. And so even though they feel this way about you, and they've never met anyone like you, they obviously betrayed you, and they thought you wouldn't find out. But they love everything about you, and they're missing you, and they obviously feel like there's a really strong, it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So they definitely want you. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So definitely either you're dealing with the karmic or this person's dealing with the karmic, but it sounds more like they're dealing with the karmic and they have betrayed you with this karmic partner. So someone that they were with. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe it seems like they're thinking about this energy, this magical energy you brought to them that they no longer have because you're no longer with them. There seems to be some type of separation. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this is definitely the time to really nourish those friendships and relationships. And even though maybe you're not used to having people be there for you. This is definitely the time when people are proving themselves to be loyal to you, and the people who are not, that have been, you can say, carrying a mask this entire time of you knowing them, the mask is falling off because it's very obvious who your friends are. There's a lot of that going on. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So it seems like this person's wanting to come forward to you because they feel like there's a very strong connection, but it's almost like they now feel that. They now are wanting to put in that time, like they realized that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Let's see what's going on here. My love is real. Oh my God. So it sounds like some people, and this is happening a lot right now, it's pretty terrible. As a collective, a lot of the twin flames are dealing with their karmics. And even though there's obviously very strong magnetic connection and attraction here, it's almost like because your partner, the person you're dealing with, wasn't in their higher mind, they drifted, and it definitely caught up with them for sure. And it sounds like you caught on and you left this person, and now you're being surrounded by a new group of people, and they're trying to figure out how they're gonna come at you right this time, because it says my love is real. So this person has realized that they actually love you and that they want to protect you. You were everything. I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's just exactly what I said. They thought that the grass was greener on the other side. I'm sorry I've betrayed you. You gotta be kidding me. On top of the betrayal card, this person fucked up. This person really fucked up, and they're realizing it. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So, you know how they feel, and very soon this person's going to be making this effort to come in. But it's up to you to decide what is it that you want, because this person obviously betrayed you. Obviously, this person was wearing a mask, and you thought that this person was, you know, truly your one and only, and you know, that was a complete betrayal of your heart and your trust. And now they realize that you were everything that they wanted. Please call me. I love your voice. This person's missing you. And I'm so proud of you. You're standing your ground, and you're holding yourself to a higher standard, even though it's paining you, because you've been going through so much. My heart is pure. It's definitely how they feel about you. They love you. I need you. Yeah, they were dealing with their karmic here. Now they want to give you everything. So that's where the whole clearly decide what you want card, that's where that comes in, because obviously they realize they love you. But how do you perceive this future to be? Because now that you have confirmation. What are you gonna do? Are you going to lower your standards of what you want because you love this person? Or are you finally going to love yourself enough and more than that person, and you're gonna walk away and you're gonna start with something pure, right? So let's see what message we have here for you. So that would be a great question to ask, because deep down, you gotta visualize what your life is gonna look like with them in it after knowing what you now know. What would that life look like? And can it ever be salvaged? Can it ever be pure again? And, when you stain a white shirt, that stain's always going to be there, embedded in the fabric. So, something to really think about for sure. They haven't learned the lesson. They just know that they want you because they don't have you. They haven't learned the lesson. Wow. And then they see you as this complete divine feminine. Talks about the magic that he realizes, she realizes. But I'm picking up a lot of divine feminine energy, so it's like either that is you, because that's how they view you, and for good reason. I mean, they realize what they've lost. They realize they had this magical connection. I mean, look at that bond, where he's helping her harness her magic. And maybe it is you that you're into crystals, because it talks about crystal magic. It's tough because, you can love someone, but also realize that they're not for you. Because, someone that truly loves you isn't going to question. So it's almost like maybe they truly love you, but at their capacity. And maybe their capacity of being able to love no longer fulfills you, because, it's obvious that in this relationship you have the higher consciousness, because this person that betrayed you obviously is not in their higher consciousness, because they wouldn't have deceived you the way that they did. They wouldn't have betrayed you. They wouldn't have betrayed this magical connection. And it ultimately came down to them thinking that the grass was probably greener on the other side, because they were in their lower mind. But they haven't learned their lesson. This is a great card for you. So when all this is said and done, and you make a decision based on your higher self, so it's like putting yourself aside, who you are right now, for the you that you want to become. So it's like you're going to be very bountiful, knowing whatever decision, only you can make that decision, right? Whatever decision you feel truly in your soul, that is the correct decision. That's like, this is going to be the most fulfilling path, even though it might be the most difficult, or, but only you will know in your heart, in your truest desires, for the higher. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe this person didn't originally believe in this type of magic that you had, which is why they didn't appreciate you. They probably thought it was all like hocus pocus stuff and didn't see the divinity within you. And now that you're out of their life, they're seeing the, this sun ray that you were in their life, now that it's gone and everything's gloomy, it's very obvious to them the type of the magic that exists if that's who you were to them, and they didn't realize it because you gave so freely. Time to live out your soul's journey. You gotta be kidding me. What did I just say? Toxic habits. The toxic habits with the I don't know. This was hiding in there. I don't know if you had a question, but I was in there. But you know that they haven't learned the lesson of these toxic habits. So it's, I guess they've definitely realized, I want to be with this person, but they aren't yet capable of holding you to your truest value because they don't have that to give, because they aren't that yet. But for you, it's definitely, you're definitely on the right path where, you know, you're staying your ground, even though this is very difficult for you. You're going through a lot. You're going through a transformation, and you're realizing your worth. And this is definitely your sign that when you make your decision from, you can say, your soul's song, it's going to open up a lot of opportunities. A lot of new beginnings. A lot of ancient wisdom. You are going through a spiritual awakening. This is beautiful. Oh my God, this happened for you, not to you. Like, this was a divine intervention for your higher good, for the higher good of mankind, you know, spiritual ceremony. So if you've been wondering or thinking like that there's something more out there and you need to dive deeper into it, this is definitely your sign. You are gonna have such an amazing journey here. This is gonna be something to definitely hold on to. It's gonna be an unveiling, exactly what a spiritual awakening is. A spiritual awakening is exactly that, an unveiling where you begin to see things for what they truly are. And I'm not gonna lie, it's quite terrifying because you realize things that were right in front of you that you were just so oblivious to, because you just either wanted to see the best in people, or you were just that passive and submissive, so you just like accepted it, even though there's lessons in everything you've been through. And the way that you're going to be able to go through this cycle is by really diving deep into what it is that you needed to learn from all that pain. It's very powerful. It's a very powerful time for you. A great time for this. Yeah. You're going through a lot. For some of you guys, it seems like you guys lost your family, you know, the time you guys would spend together. It was a complete tower moment where your life completely fell apart, and it left you not feeling worthy because you were like, what did I do? Well, did I deserve this? You know, you lost your family, maybe like your home, definitely like your stability, like your inner stability, you know, your strength. You're having to completely rebuild yourself. But it's a beautiful metamorphosis that's about to happen. Yeah, there was definitely betrayal here. This person didn't appreciate you. Now they want to give you gifts. Yeah. It definitely seems like this is a twin flame connection. And that that person is the one that was dealing with the karmic, and now they've realized that they have this twin flame connection with only you, and that you're the one. That's tough, because I mean, they obviously haven't learned their lesson, but then there's this twin flame connection. But then it goes back to, you know, if you continue to make choices for the higher good, even though it might be very hard, there's going to be a divine timing intervention if this connection is meant to be in this lifetime. It's your path now. You have to make that decision, what's going to be the best thing for you. And because ultimately, you have to be your best, feel your best, and be healed and whole if you're going to be able to be whole for another person. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. That was intense. Wish you guys the best. I know this is extremely hard. I totally get it. And I'm here for you. Please let me know if this resonated, or if you'd want to schedule a reading. But until next time, love you guys. Bye.